Movie review number 1386 is Mr. Braid at Your Service. Mr. Braid at Your Service is a 2025 movie that is directed by Gilles Regardenier. Gillesregardenier. Gilles Regardenier. So this movie is titled Mr. Braid at Your Service in the United States, but in other countries like France, it is just titled Well Done. Well, in the English version of it. So this movie has Sunrise Films, Universal Pictures, France TV Distribution, Bidibul Productions, Superprod Films, and Film Fund Luxembourg. I saw this movie on July 22nd, 2025 at Mariemont Video in Mariemont, Ohio. So, this was a movie that came out in 2023 in other countries like France, but in 2025 in the United States. Well, at least in the Mariemont Video anyway. So this movie is about Mr. Andrew Braid, who is a recently widowed British businessman who takes a job as a butler in a manor house in northern France, in a bid to get closer to the memory of his late French wife. His life takes an unexpected turn as he navigates the eccentric behavior of Nathalie and the other household staff. Ooh, this was pretty good. So it's also based on the 2012 novel called Compliment Creme. Compliment Completement Creme Crame from 2012. So John Malkovich portrays Mr. Andrew Braid. He is a guy who takes a job as a butler at a manor house in France because this house actually was where he first met his late French wife. In the present day, his wife passed away, and he wants to go back to the place where he first met her. Well, he unexpectedly takes a job as a butler for Nathalie, who is like the head of the household. And during the movie, Mr. Andrew Braid gets to see the eccentric behavior of not only Nathalie but also the other household staff, including the cat. Yes, there's a cat that Mr. Andrew Braid talks to in the movie. So, most of this movie, I would say, is in French. There are some moments where you get to hear the actors speaking in English, but for the most part, the movie is in French. It is in French language, as the movie takes place in France, or at least the majority of it. We get to see a little bit of Britain in the beginning of the movie, but other than that, the movie takes place in France. So we also see in this movie Fanny Ardant as Nathalie, Emily D. Crenny as Odell. Odell is like one of the servants for Nathalie, and let's just say that besides Nathalie herself, Odell is the person that Mr. Andrew Braid talks to the most at the household in this movie, I would say. Philip Boz portrays Philippe Magnew. Eugenie Esselin portrays Menyon. Al Ginter portrays Richard Ward. Anne Brionen, Brionne, portrays Melissa Ward. And Christelle Hennen portrays Mimi Bowinio. So this is a very good, uplifting movie about a guy who recently lost his wife and wants to like say a final farewell to her and go to the place where he first met her. Well, the staff think that he wants to take the job as a butler, and so he goes on this trial period to see if he can be fit to serve as butler, even though he used to be a businessman. While the job seems to be a little more complicated than he believed to be, he gets used to it and he likes hanging out with the staff and getting along with Nafari and the other staff. And there's actually a neighbor of Nafari's that he also gets along to as well. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, it's a really a great movie about a guy who wants to like bid a final goodbye to his wife, but also meet some new friends along the way, including the cats. Yes, he actually becomes friends with the cat as well. But yeah, this was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. It's a feel good movie, I would say. So that's my movie review of Mr. Bright at your service. Please stay tuned for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.